溜まってくるね。Wait a moment. Mm. Okay, hello, can you hear me? 聞こえますか? I should probably try to speak Korean, but I forgot. Hmm. Alright, that's good. That's good that you can hear me. Last few. 안녕하세요. 네, 안녕하세요. 드세요. Oh, what is? I forgot. Like what is okairi in Korean if they have an equivalent? Like, seriously. Anyhow, I think I'm ready. 네. 안녕하세요. 이거 이거. I'm probably gonna be mixing lots of Korean and Japanese. I'm not so sure. That's what I'm asking, right? Are you ready? Let's go. Hi, welcome home. Okay, I'm not so sure how that is in Korean, but yeah. So, oh, all right. Please, thank you. That would be very much appreciated. Hello, Leon. 안녕하세요, Leon. Leon 씨, 안녕하세요, Jimmy 씨. 안녕하세요, 샤이브락 씨. 네. 오늘 today we are gonna be reviewing Korean. Reviewing because I studied it before, like just not really seriously. And there, oh, I think you can. Can you hear my background music or no? I feel like you can. There. If I up the I increase the volume there. Can you hear it now? I thought my music was going in. I guess it was not working earlier. I'm so sorry. Let me restart the playlist then. It's an interesting playlist. All right. Oreja. Oh no, I'll probably be slipping to Japanese lots of times because I'm more used to it, and it's really hard for me to speak Korean. But yeah, I'm gonna do this anyhow. Before we go there, let's just chat first. How are you guys? How was your weekend? I'm sorry I wasn't able to stream yesterday because we went out to do some stuff. Oh, how long? Hi, Coleman Okari. Welcome home. How are you doing? How long will I be streaming for? I am hoping not to go past 12 midnight. I'll do my best. I'm watching Terraformers Japanese movie. Yeah, I know that. But I just know, like, I know Terraformers. Is it a movie? I thought it was a series. But I didn't watch it because I know it's about cockroaches. Oh my god. I I don't even like know how they look like to be honest, but yeah, hoping. Yeah, hoping that I can finish. I'll force myself. I need to force myself to end early. It's just more like today we're just gonna, catch up on what I did during the con. I probably won't play the audio for you guys. I mean, what I did, how I sang, but it was. Let's start from the beginning. So like, okay, I went to the con. There were lots of lines. There was a long line at the con. I just went like during day two, so I didn't go on day one, and then um during there were lots of people, lots of cosplayers, and honestly, like in the convention center, uh, the anime convention was held on the second floor, and there was another convention, like a travel expo, happening on the first floor. So there were just casual, like normies, what we call normies, or like non weeb people on the ground floor, but there are also lots of Junya. Okay, welcome home. Konnichiwa. Yeah. And I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll try to do this chronologically so that yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Leah. It's fine. Non-weeb, yeah. It's fine. Just go and do your work. Thank you for lurking. Ay, eto ne. Um, good thing. Like, because the night before I stayed overnight with my friends in a nearby hotel, and my friend also has a car, so we were able to like drive easily to the to the mall where the convention is held, or like the convention center. Yeah, that place. How are you, Junya? I hope you're doing well. Uh, so there was a long line outside, but fortunately, because I'm a contestant, and they invited us. It's not like I just joined a certain contest. So we had some. We're kind of like have special passes so that we don't have to line up. So I got my ticket um pretty quickly. In day one. Don't please don't tell me about how you got in if you didn't go in legally. So far, all right. Getting busy, but fine so far. Thanks for asking. No problem. I'm just glad you're here. Um, I hope you're not tiring yourself. Go have some rest once in a while, okay? And don't forget to hydrate yourself. Okay, Leon. I, I'm happy that it's legal. Huh. So, my tickets, and then instead of because there's like not a rule, but like you don't want to be like the first contestant in a singing contest and singing contest because usually that's gonna be like the benchmark of the judges. Like, oh, if uh, after the first contestant, that will be the basis of, oh, this is better than the first contestant, or this is better than the second contestant, or something like that. So most of us, like our group of friends who usually join the singing contest and anime conventions, we don't want to be the first contestant. So instead of like going straight to the registration to confirm that we are there already, we decided to go have lunch first because we were getting hungry by that time. It was just past 10, so maybe around 10:30 a.m. So we went to Wendy's too, and uh, funny thing, like Wendy's is the only fast food chain that I know, um, that I know serves ebi burger, like shrimp burger, like the whole year round. But when I was looking at the menu, I was looking for the shrimp burger, and it was not in the menu. But it fortunately, I asked the like the cashier, or no, the one who was taking the order. Um, oh, is the shrimp burger available? And then he said yes, and then fortunately, so I was able. I ordered that and a rice meal, and then after some time, like maybe an hour before the deadline for the confirmation, we went back to the hall, and there were still many people lining up to get in or maybe get their tickets or stuff like that. And we confirmed our attendance. I was contestant number 7. Like, I think I shared a picture of that somewhere. Maybe not in Twitter. And uh, like before the contest proper, I tried to we tried we not tried we went in the hall, and I went to visit um oh while we were eating lunch, like I met Ube, I mean Ubebe-chan, I met Arnie Balcocoa as well, and then um what was I saying? Yeah, Arnie asked me a favor to go to a booth and have because he went on day one and then bought a photo card from one of the booths there, where Hoshimari, he's also she's also a VTuber, um like, but because maybe uh, Arnie was so starstruck during day one, he forgot to have it signed. So I went for him inside and to the booth. I looked for the booth, and then I have it signed by Hoshi, and she was a really really nice person. Like, um, I don't know how to explain, but speaks gently, and she's just very. Actually, it's more like rather like a princess. Like he's kind of like a prince in a way. Like, oh my god. So it's rather than being how do you describe that? She's like a gentleman. Wait, and then she was asking, "Oh, would you like a hug?" Okay. So, well, speaking of, like, I also prepared some stickers. It's my first time to print my own stickers, and then I gave it to some friends, and I also gave one for her. So yeah, I know she follows me here. It's so nice. It's so nice. And then after that, I visited Kalil. So I've met Kalil through Ashley's channel, and then she's really really enthusiastic, like in real life, and like just very bubbly in person, and she also gave me a hug and just greeted me good luck because um like when we went to her booth, it was almost time for us to like go back to the holding area for us to go to the backstage of the hall where we'll be performing. Why the sad face, Coleman? Why? Yeah, I was really happy. I was really happy meeting lots of VTubers, and not lots, but like some people that I know, because it's not like I really broadcasted out, oh, this is what I look like, oh, please find me or something like that. Like you couldn't be there. It's Don't worry, Coleman. In the future, maybe you'll be able to find an opportunity to meet up with your favorite VTubers as well. And then, mm, so our time, like, no, 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 our call time is at 2 p.m. So we had to be there like before 2 p.m. because it's not for us is at the backstage. So we had to go through. Whoa. When did I disappear? Like we had to be there. We had to go through a different door and not the usual doors for everyone. And we were performing like in the special hall and not the hall which is accessible for everyone. But they allowed even those with just normal tickets to be inside the hall during our performance. You know what? Um so we went there, and then Aseyu was speaking like Nozomu, I forgot. He was doing a talk, and then we sang. It was really uh, kind of nerve-wracking in a way. And the hard part is we had to sing while wearing face masks. Like, it was so tough doing that. I don't know if you know if people were able to hear me properly. To be honest, I didn't watch because someone we're fortunate that someone took a video of us performing, and I didn't watch it. So I didn't know how I did based on the video. But during when I was on stage, disregarding the discomfort the masks gave me or gave us the contestants, I think I did well. I was able to deliver the lyrics properly. Like, I didn't forget any part of the song, and I think I did a good job. But I guess maybe I think a big factor, because it's not like it's not like just a normal singing contest. We had to be in cosplay, because it's a cosplay karaoke cup, and where was I? Because I'm not a cosplayer, I don't really have that much costumes with me. I and there was a particular song that, I mean, I practiced it during the past streams, right? And the song that I wanted to do for why am I getting confused? Um, like, the cosplay was doesn't even look like a cosplay. It just looks like I'm just going somewhere with normal clothes. Maybe because there's practically less effort for my costume as compared to the other contestants who were in full cosplay attire, I guess. And the costume was 10% of the total score. I guess that's one factor why I didn't win. But my friends won. I mean, like, they were third, second, and first place. So I'm really proud of them. They really did well. And like my duet partner from last time, he was the first placer. He was the champion. And to be honest, like, he also sang the song that we sung. So yeah. And then after that, I waited for them to I waited for my friends to, claim their prizes, finish up. Yeah, my friends won. My friends won. And so I waited for them, and then because they had to carry lots of stuff, and lots of prizes. Well, not exactly like lots and lots of prizes, but they're all bulky. Like, after they claimed it and after some photo ops, my friends decided to go ahead and go home. As for me, like, because it's my first time going to this convention in particular, because I didn't go to Cosmania before because they don't have a karaoke contest before, but since they invited us and they held a karaoke contest especially for us, um yeah, I decided to go. So after everything, before I went home, I tried to go around the pool hall, like, just to check out what's available, but I tried, no, I did not spend much, because I want to avoid, like, buying more stickers or things that I don't need. So my particular target was to look for a certain sticker, which I got, and a new mouse pad, because, like, my mouse pad was really really old. So I posted, like, which mouse pad I got. So I got Lloyd from Spy Family. I have a new mouse pad now. Finally, like, after, I think it was like, my old mousepad was 10 years old or something like that, and I had it custom made at a con before, like, years ago. So I think that's mostly it. Oh yeah, going back, like I told you guys that there was a travel expo at the ground floor. So after I went around the anime convention, I like just before the travel expo closed, I bought a ticket. It's just around less than $1 entrance to the expo. But like because they were already packing up when I went there, I didn't really like see anything or get any freebies. Unlike Arnie, because Arnie went early there because he didn't have a ticket for day 2, so I mean initially he didn't have a ticket for day 2, so he went around the the travel expo instead, and he got lots of freebies. But because when I went in, they're already packing up, they're already closing, so I didn't even find anything. And when I went in, it's apparently a travel expo to go around the Philippines. It's there are some booths offering like packages to travel to Southeast Asia, like in Malaysia, Singapore, etc. But they're very few, and like they're I think they're not as accommodating as probably like early in the day because it's already closing. It's already the last day as well. So after going around there, I booked a cab. No, not a cab. Like I booked a grab and then went home. That's it. And then like I met with my family in another mall, and then we ate some Japanese food, and then went home. So that's it. That was my day. That's Sunday. And then end stream. Thank you guys for coming. No, just kidding. Oh my gosh, it's already 10 p.m. How are we gonna do this? So I guess I have to tell you that like back last year, was it last year? Or no, back in 2020. No, last year. Okay, let's settle it. Back last year, actually I actually taught Korean, like just a very basic Korean, but because it was a favor they asked of me because like back in uni I took a few courses. No, I think just one course in basic Korean, and then because I found a certain material. Oh wait, maybe I can just use this to teach. But to be honest, like I don't. There's a part of me like I don't really know what I'm teaching because Korean is not as intuitive for me as compared to Japanese. I guess even though sometimes I get exposed to Korean through Korean dramas, Korean music, I struggle more with it than as compared to Japanese, especially with pronunciation and like how to make sentences. But actually, like if you compare Korean and Japanese, they have similar um grammar or like sentence structure as well. So it's in a way it's kind of similar, but and also Hangul is like really konbanwa, 안녕하세요, pochonks. How are you doing? We were just talking. I just talked about like my experience during the con back. Pronunciation it's what kills me for Korean. Exactly. I kind of like. I'm back. I'm gonna watch while I work. Oh, thank you. Okay. Mm, yeah, exactly, pochongs. I understand. Like I feel so frustrated whenever I try singing Korean songs, and when I try to listen back to it, like the accent or like how I pronounce it gives away that I'm not a native of Korean, you know. So I don't like how it really sounds in a way, but I try my best. Mm. Okay. Okay, your work, Lian. Okay. And Pochong Sokhaili, welcome home. I hope you're doing well. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, we are gonna be starting with same. Uh, what is ISTJ again? Keep forgetting what it means. I want to study Korean rap song, but had to give up. I see. Yeah, right. I'm sorry, because I don't use it as often, and then I keep forgetting. Like I had to look it up oftentimes, and then oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, right. Okay, so, I had a few experiences with Korean, and because I tried to teach Korean before, I had some materials that I will be reviewing. Kwa! Okay, welcome home. 안녕하세요. Oh, the distribution of the lyrics are. Okay. I'll check that out later. Check that out later. After this, probably. Also, I haven't really fixed my OBS yet, so here's to hoping that it doesn't crash. Nuna, ne, ne, 안녕. Like, I think I even forgot like the basic greetings as well. So we're gonna be going over some of the reviewers and ooh, that's good for you. That's great for you, Leon. Uh-huh. I'm gonna be going over some reviewers that I made for my student back then. And I also found a few Korean phrase books that we can 괜찮아. Uh, thank you. 고마워. 고마워. 괜찮아. 괜찮아. 네. I also found a simple phrase book as well that we can go check out and to use as a reviewer. So, hmm, do you do you guys know how to read Hangul? Maybe we can start with that one. Just introducing the basic Korean alphabet. 오네산 선생. 오네산 선생님. 누나 선생님. 이거는 모르겠어. Ah, yeah, so we'll be going over the alphabet. You're very slow at reading Hangul now, but like it's still a good thing that you have an idea on how to read it. So we should go to where is it? There. All right. We'll look at the basic consonants and vowels. All right. So let's look at the vowels first. So basically, they're the ones that are like have either oriented vertical or horizontal with short lines. So it's mostly they mostly look like their T, their I, or some have double, and then so if there's a single there's if it looks like this with single line, it's a, and then we have ya if it's double line there. If it's the reverse, it's o, o, yo. I don't know why they romanize it like this, because I romanize it differently because this is ew, ew. Sometimes you would see it like that, and then yo, and then this is o, yo. and oo. Oo, 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 oo. Sorry, sorry. Eh? Okay, fine. Put it here. Oo. There. You. Are you? And then we have and we have e. Oops. Ah. E. And then we have it's the same, and then like that. There. So usually they are romanized this way. Let's see. So sometimes it gets confusing if they mix up different letters. So you have to like remember like the Hangul as well, so that you won't get confused when it gets mixed up. So like IU would probably would be written like, sorry, I transferred it to a different screen. ちょっと待って. Oh, yes, oh, as in rounder, big O. Yeah. So if I write IU in Korean, it's gonna be E U. Eh? Eh? Well, that is not oh. IU. And of course, I. Well, actually, that's also like how IU, so the singer, is written like IU. That IU. Okay. All right. So we went to those are the vowels. Now we go to like the consonant. So most of them like have they look like mostly um like edges of a box in a way, or of a mouth, like k, k, mm, k. Sometimes they use it as D. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's fine. Fine, Gua. Don't worry about it. Eh? Didn't erase. Eh? Oh, it was a highlighter. Sorry about that. All right. So this this is usually they usually romanize this as D instead. Sometimes D, sometimes T, depending on where it's positioned. And then it's between. This is also similar to like lare in Japanese. Then we have we have P or B sometimes, like double P, then S, double S, if it's in the end of oh, if it's oh wait, I just realized like in just chatting I'm in PNG. Eh? So much, so much, so. There. I forgot. I was that my PNG was turned on and not the reactive. Hi. Oh sheesh. And then we have like sometimes this is J rather than CH. Because this I see. So that's why they put it like that. So most of the time you see this as J, then this is JJ. And CH, we have K, we have T, we have P, we have H. All right. All right. So it's just a combination of those, right? So it's just in a way it's kind of easy to learn. Sometimes you can even invent or write whatever and um transpose it or like you transliterate it to Korean in a way. like using Korean alphabet or Hangul to write other things because it's easy to learn. But don't worry, like, I am also slow with reading Korean words when it's already like very long sentences. So okay, with that said, let's go to some basic vocabularies. Oh, top 10 tips. I'm glad no one's asking why I'm studying Korean. I'm not gonna tell you yet why. I guess there's so always remove your shoes when entering someone's home. I think this is typical of like Asian culture in general, right? While eating, do not leave your chopsticks sticking in your rice bowl. Yeah. Uh-huh. Number four is associated with death. So sometimes there is no fourth floor in buildings. I think it's prevalent in East Asia. When drinking with others, offer to pour their drinks. They will then offer to pour your drink. If they offer to pour your drink first, you should offer to pour theirs next. Remember to address Koreans using the appropriate professional titles until specifically invited by your host or colleagues to use their given names. Koreans place family name first and then the given personal name second. If at all possible, Koreans avoid calling a person directly by their name. Instead, they use the title, position, trade, or profession. Ah, 네, 네, 선생님. Tipping is not a traditional Korean custom. The service charge is generally included in the bill. Always wait for the oldest person present to begin eating and do not leave the table until the oldest person has finished. Use both hands when giving something to a Korean, especially elderly Koreans. Alright, now let's go to some basic greetings. Like, I think these are something that we mostly hear in dramas. So let's just go ahead and try to study. 네, 시작. Hello is 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Goodbye is 안녕하세요 as well, but sometimes they use 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. Ah, yeah. They also have like 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. Maybe I should zoom this in so that you can see better. 네, 네. Oh, okay. Can you drag it? No? 네? 에? 잠깐만. 왜? 왜? Okay. See you later. 또 만나요. 맞다네. 또 만나요. 만나요. 만나요 to meet. Yeah, right. See you tomorrow is 내일. 내일도 만나요. 내일도 만나요. How are you? 안녕하세요. It's also the same. 네, 안녕하세요. Fine, thanks. And you? Alright. Don't worry. Go ahead and do your work. I'm just reviewing, spouting different Korean stuff. Hopefully, we can finish by 12. Uh, please? 부탁합니다. 예? 원터? 정말? 부탁합니다. And sometimes, like, 주세요. It also works, right? Like, something 주세요. Something 주세요. Please do this. 감사합니다. 고맙습니다. 고마워요. You're welcome. 돈 만나... 에? 돈 많네요? 돈 많네요. 돈 많네요. Alright. Next. 드디어합니다. 에? Really? 미안합니다. Yes, sorry. 미안해요. 미안. This is very formal, you know. 미안합니다. 미안해요. Excuse me. 에? This really excuse me? 네, 아니요. 음, 네, 부탁합니다. 아니요, 괜찮아요. 괜찮아요. It's okay. He is like their equivalent for Mister. And then if it's like a professor, like they use something new as well. So let's skip that. No digeseo. No digeseo. No digeseo. I don't understand. 한국말 못해요. 못해요. 한국말 못해요. 한국말 못해. 모르겠어요. Next. I don't. Do I need this? 박물관. 역. 역. Ah. 역 station. Shops. 가게. 상점. 상점. 집. 하나. 연 한 장. 요 한 장. 요 한 장. 우표 한 장. 요 한 장. A room. 빵 하나. 빵 하나. 한 병. I even remember these. Any more that maybe something that would be useful for me. Oh yeah. 있어요. Yeah, that's very useful. Like, do you have something 있어요? 우유 있어요. 빵 있어요. 시간표 있어요. 또 저금 some. Okay, that's useful. 주세요. Yeah. 아이스크림을 주세요. 조금도 more additional, like another. 이거 얼마예요? 이거 얼마예요? How much is it? 얼마나 걸려요? 얼마나 걸려요? 얼마나 걸려요? 걸려요? 얼마나 걸려요? It's so confusing. Oh, pronunciation. Like 하고. 빼고. 없이 빼고. Without. 어디예요? Wait, it's important to know. Like, where's the bathroom? 화장실. 화장실 어디예요? 화장실 어디예요? 어떻게 가요? 어떻게 가요? How to get there? 역 여기 어떻게 여기 부산에 어떻게 가요? 부산에 어떻게 가요? I think I need to know that. 없어요. 있어요? 없어요. 네. 언제? When? 언젠가니는. Are you gonna count, Coleman? 요 시에? 예? 어느? 내일? 가능해요? 가능해요? I don't need that. Don't smoke. Taste it. How does it work? 이거 어떻게 사용해요? 이거 어떻게 사용해요? 이거 어떻게? No, I don't think I'll even remember this one. 이거 무슨 뜻이에요? Sometimes I just hope like maybe some of them understand Japanese. But probably like they will understand English. I guess I have to spit it. Like, the reason why I'm not streaming in next to, because there's like a part of it where I'll be That's why I'm reviewing because I don't want to pause and then what the second. Sabis. This is literally like how they roam in a self-service. Sabis. Miseo. Giseo. Ah, Anshil. Ini. Where? What else is important here? Okay, we can skip some of the. Okay. Eto na. Sige. Oh. 감사합니다. 천만에요. Surprisingly, a lot of Koreans in online games understand and speak Japanese because it's easy for them to like study Japanese because they have similar um sentence structure and almost sometimes there are words that are really similar sounding. You have shigan, which is time, and then jikan in Japanese. Then and then considering like how if you look at like their so if we look at the Korean alphabet charts, right? Chart, I mean, how many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 140 plus, like the double consonant ones as well. Um, so like they also are very syllabicated. Like also like similar to Japanese, they have moras in a way. Like we have ga, ya, do, yo, stuff like that. So they can easily um probably romanize. I know learn Japanese text Korean. So they can. I think that makes it easier for them to speak Japanese. That helps when they study Japanese. But that's just like my perception. Like why? And also that's why like lots of Korean idols or Korean groups. Well, there was a wave when they were mostly going to Japan to also, do a debut there or maybe release their own songs in Japanese. So it's a really interesting thing. Na-na. So, so maybe can go to the reviewer first, like the one that I made, like some basic vocab they have, and then I'll try to do the exam that I made for my student if I can answer it. Be able to answer. I already forgot. Okay, let's review. So I is child. I we have Wesa, doctor. Sa. I guess like the confusing. Go back to the um alphabet. The one that I'm having trouble the most. Oh yeah, I think it wasn't described in the when we were trying to study the different vowels, right? The combination vowels, they are really confusing. Like the wa, wo, we, oh, no, this is we, 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 we. These like these are the ones that I keep getting confused at. the double E vowels like wa, wo, uh, uh, we, oe, we, we, we. This is what is this one? And then what? Ah, what? Okay, wesa, wesa, kudu, kudu shoes. He is also taeyang, sun. Uh, mori, mori is hair. Mori. Byunji is letter. I don't need this. Fine. Let's just try to study. Namu, talgi. Namu is tree. Talgi is strawberry. Kija is train. Was it kija? Kicha. Kicha is train. Nun is our eyes. Treji. Treji is big. Gonghang is the airport. Gonghang. Uko. Ne. Next is wait, I just so that's why you were asking Coleman. I didn't notice. Like what how long will I be streaming? What? Like, I was wondering why are you asking what how long will I be streaming? Or will I be streaming long? I didn't know. Sorry, I was catching up with some cat on Discord. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry if this is like blocked. I'll try my best not to. He got exposed. Lol. Okay, like self-introduction. 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? 제 이름은 or 저는. Yeesh. It's like it's it still shows up there. I think it's not as visible. I should have maybe I should block it further. Like, let's not try to read that. The reason why I took long before starting to stream is because first I was looking for this reviewer, and then um when I found it, like, oh no, I think I should cover like some names as well because it's my student's name. I had to hide my name, the name of my student, and then what else? After that, like after I finished like covering up, this is so untidy. I'm so sorry. Should have just done a thick line. Tomate. Let me erase that and block it like that. There. Cleaner. Okay. Um. Don't tell my student. uh, and then after that, oh, the last batch of the laundry was finished, so I had to like get take it out from the washing machine first and hang it before I start. And then after doing that, I had to wash some dishes. That's why I started late. Like I said, I'm gonna stream at 8. Oh no. Oh no. And then I started 9, like past 9. I'm so sorry. Really sorry about that. Like I feel like I'm not getting committed to like my schedule. But I'll try to be earlier tomorrow. No, I don't think I can be earlier, but I can probably start at around 7:30 or 8. And yeah, Tomorrow's gonna be like the first day we're gonna do the reviews for the music that we're gonna be singing at the camp. And earlier I was already trying to practice on my own as well. And I got the pieces printed as well because I need to really prep for it. And I'm really nervous because I think I need to memorize it. So please accompany me and let's try to memorize it together. Or not. I'm just gonna be the one memorizing. You're just gonna be there, trying to cheer me on. Will you? I hope. I hope. Please cheer on me. Yeah. Let's go. So, how do you ask a Korean like what is your name? 이름이 뭐예요? 이름 is name. 이름이 뭐예요? 뭐 is what? 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? Then there are two ways in how you can answer. So you can either use 제 이름은 my name is, and then you say your name. If your name ends in a consonant, you have to use, oh no, if it ends in a vowel, you have to use 예요. If it ends in a consonant, you have to use 이예요. So for example, 제 이름은 아이유예요. 아이유예요. And then if you can also say 저는, it's just simple. Or maybe just say 아이유예요. 아이유예요. 저는 아이유예요. Or let's say oh, my name is Coleman. 저는 고르 고르만 고르만이에요. 고르만이에요. You have to like 이에요. There. And then next is, what is your nationality? Or more like where 어느 어느 나라 사람이에요? Which kind of person are you? Which person, country? Wait, like 어느 나라 is country. 사람 is person. Country person. 이에요. 어느 나라 사람이에요? What is your nationality? So if, because I'm a Filipino, like I came from the Philippines, like 저는 필리핀 사람이에요. 필리핀 사람이에요. Then like if you're gonna ask like what kind of work you do, or maybe or are you a student, or are you something like, for example, 학생 is student, so 학생이에요? 학생이에요? It's more like they don't have like, unlike in Japanese where they have ka to ask to pertain to questions. They just like usual. They just have a raised they raise their tone at the end of a sentence if it's a question. So for example, like 아이유 씨는 학생이에요? 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 아니요. 저는 VTuber예요. Yeah, exactly. Like 예요 and 이예요 serve the purpose is like this in a way. So it's like to make it more polite. Thanks for pointing that out. Emily. Okay. We will well, you know what? Like when I was trying to teach myself back then, I had like I just got some materials from I got the materials actually from Coursera. Like they offer basic Korean there, and I used the materials there. 했더니 I just followed like their rubrics and the flow of the lessons as well. instead of doing using looking for my own materials or making my own materials. That's why. Uh, I don't think this is important. Like, how many members are there in your family? Maybe we can skip that. I don't. It's not like I need that for um. Unless you want to, like, let me know. Like, maybe let's go over one. Let's just quickly go over the conversation. Like, 민호 씨, 어, 가족이 몇 명이에요? 가족이 몇 명이에요? Like, how many members are in your family? 몇 is like I believe this is a counter. No. Like, how many? 몇 명? How many persons? 몇 명이에요? 가족이 몇 명이에요? And then, oh, we need to go to numbers. I think it's important to go to numbers. Like, what pages are numbers here? Go to the menu. Numbers. Page 120. Hmm? 157. Oh, 120. 45. Like, they have like two versions of the two number systems. So they have the Sino Korean, and then the so like a Chinese way and then a Korean way. And then yeah, let's go over like the numbers. Yeah, there. So they have native Korean numbers and then numbers borrowed from Chinese. It depends on like where you are using it. So I said here, like, Chinese derived numbers are used for minutes, metric weights, and measures, dates like years, months, days, sum of money, addresses, phone numbers, and numbers above 100. Native Korean numbers are used for hours. A person, so like time would have like native Korean number and a Chinese number. A person's age, general counting of small numbers, etc. So we have. Let's just like count to 10 for both. Uh, so for the Chinese derived ones, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, I usually get confused with and forget yuk, ku, and I think yuk, ku, and ship. No, yuk, pal. Uh, Basically, I get confused like from 6 to 10. I forget like lots of times. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Hopefully I remember that. And then for counting, usually you would use 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. Like 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 두 손은 잡다며. Oops. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱. Oh, this is the one I get confused most of the time. Like 일곱, yodol. I keep forgetting yodol. 일곱, yodol, ahop, yol. So you have to remember like two sets of number systems. Kinda annoying when I was studying. And then just similar to Japanese, you just have to like attach a number, like you do 10 plus 1 or 10 plus 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, etc. And then if for 20 you have like 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then 백, 백십, 천, 이천, 만, 백만, 백천만. Bek is 100, Bek is 100, chon is 1,000, man is 10,000. Man is also similar to like in Japanese. Bekman is million, and then ship shipok is billion. But I don't need to remember like the billion, right? And then I believe like uh oh, this is where it gets different because native Korean numbers they are different when once you get to the 20s and then the others. Like you have sumul for 20, and then southern 30, mahun, sin, yesun, ilhun, yodun, ahun. I honestly don't remember them, to be honest. I don't know this one. Like the first, second, third, etc. Like, choche, dulce, chot, choche, dulce, dul. Then, so it's based on the Chinese, okay. Choche, dulce, leche, neche, dasot, yosot, ilgop. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Maybe let's go some of the through over some of the days and months because it's important. So we have Wolyoil. There's a song. I think I should play it for you. It's also by IU, not me, sadly. IU featuring I forgot. It's my favorite. Whenever I think about the days of the month and no days of the week, I always think about this song. Uh, 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 um, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Lol. I forgot like the title. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Like the title is Wol Hwa Su Mok Kum To Yil. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like the first syllables of these days of the months. Let me play it for you. Did I show it? Hmm. Can you hear it? Suyoil Wednesday. Maybe I can just play like first part. Mukyoil Thursday. Kumyoil Friday. Toyoil Saturday. Ilyoil Sunday. Yeah, so maybe I'll play until the chorus because I really like this song. Okay, that's it. Oh yes, it's Suho featuring IU. Okay, so Wol Wolyoil, Wayoil, Suyoil, Mukyoil, Kumyoil, Toyoil, Ilyoil. And also it also uses the same symbols like moon, uh fire, right? Yeah, so fire, water, tree, gold, um dirt or land, and then sun. Yay! Okay, and then wall is you just have to count as well. Featuring me. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It's featuring me. The months are also similar to like how they do it in Japanese. Like ichigatsu, nigatsu, sangatsu. You have ilwol, iwol, samwol, sawol, owol, yuwol, chilwol, palwol, kuwol, um, shiwol, ship, shipilwol, shipilwol, shipiwol. The only confusing thing is that like they have il and then e. Fudge. And pom is spring, yodam is summer, Howell is autumn, and then Kyowul is winter. Okay, I guess that's it for that one. Wait, let me play this earlier. There, go back, go back here. I don't want to study this. Let's not study this. Okay, let's go here, right here. 선생님, 선생님, um, 가족이 몇, 몇 명이에요? Maybe we can skip this. I don't need this. Skip that. Let's go to counting, I guess. 복숭아. 복숭아 is peach. 복숭아, peach. 복숭아가 like how many? And then 게 is their counter for fruits. 게, 게 있어요. 게 있어요. So again for counters, what did I use again? What did I use again for counters? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. Yeah. 하나, 둘, 셋, 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱. 일곱. 복숭아가 일곱 개 있어요. 일곱 개 있어요. 네. But this one is eight. So 바나나가 여덟 개 있어요. 여덟 개 있어요. So that's how it goes. You just count, use the Korean system, and then the counter. Next date and time. Like when 생일 is like birthday. 생일 축하. That's why you will hear like the happy birthday song. 생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다. 사랑하는 나나나 생일 축하합니다. 네. 생일이 언제 is when. 생일이 언제예요? 생일이 언제예요? So you just have like what we studied earlier. Oh, we didn't study like the days of the month. Where is that? They have it here. They don't have it here. Oh. Eh? Eh? I remember correctly. I remember. How do you count it again? So, like for example, my birthday is on May 16th. So we have Owol, Ship, Shipyuk, right? Shipyuk, Shipyugil이에요. Shipyugil이에요. Am I right? Oh, Shipyugil. Not Yol. Eh? Yeah, I believe it's Shipyugil이에요. Then 생일이 무슨 요일이에요? 무슨 요일이에요? What day is it? And then, for example, it's a Saturday, 토요일이에요. Just like that. And then, 지금 몇 시예요? 지금 몇 시예요? What time is it right now? 오늘이 무슨 요일이에요? What day is it today? So, for example, 오후 is PM. Excuse me. Where's AM again? Ohu. Oh my god, I forgot. Wait. Did they have it here? Time. Ojon. Yeah, right. Ojon Ohu. So right now it's 10:52. So like Ohu Ship. No. 10시 10시, uh, shucks. It's 45 again. 4. 1, 2, 40, 45. 45분이에요. 45분이에요. So right now it's um 10시 50 50비 52분이에요. It's so hard. 금요일이에요. No, no. Today is what day is today? It's Tuesday. Tuesday is 월, 화. 화? Is it 화요일? 화. I'm right. 화. Not 화. 화요일. 화요일. 화요일이에요? Okay. 한국어. No, don't have to remember that. I think it's something that I need to study. Like, 영어 is English. 영어 말해요? Probably speak. 영어 말해요? 영어를 말해요? English, please. Like forever. English, please. 영어 주세요. Probably. 좋아. 좋아. I don't have it here. Like, what if you want to say like, oh, amazing! I didn't know this. Like October 9 is celebrated as Hangul Day in Korea, and it's gonna be on Saturday. 정말? 그래요? 네. All right. I cannot find it here. Match the base form of verbs to its informal form. Eh? Did I say informal, not formal? My god. Eh? Oh, you're right. This is informal. And then the formal is 다릅습니다. Something everything 옵니다. 다릅니다. I'm not sure. But this is still polite, you know. Instead of saying 달자, 달다. Most of their verbs, like the base form, ends in da. And then you just change that to oyo or ayo, depending on like what does it depend on? Yo, ayo, oyo. Donne. I think it was the vowel before. I forgot. I completely forgot my Korean already. 잘 살아요. 자다 자요. 자다 사요. 사요 to buy. To find. 찾아요. To play. 놀아요. To receive. 받아요. To meet. 만나요. To go. 가요. To wake up. 일어나요. 일어나요. To come 와요. To see 와요. 봐요. They combine like 와요. 봐요. To rest. 쉬어요. 찍어요 is take pictures. 입어요 is, oh, please wear this. To eat. 먹어요, 먹어요. 먹어, 먹고 싶하고. I wanna eat. But I already ate. Did you eat? Have you eaten, guys? I hope you ate some dinner. I hope you had some snacks. 아침을 먹어요. To eat breakfast, to laugh is 웃어요. 웃어요. 읽어요 is to read. To make is 만들어요. 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 들어요 is to listen. To teach is 가르쳐요. Oh, there's a different teach. Okay. To drink is 마셔요. 마셔요. 배워요 is to learn. But to study is 공부해요. Like 나 아르바이트 해요. 해요 is to do. 하다 해요. Exercise is 운동해요. To shopping, 쇼핑해요. Gym, 수영해요. Do I need to remember that? 산책해요. 산책. Oh, it's like doing like a sun check when we're walking. Like you check the sun. Lol. 산책해요. 일해요. 일해요 is to work. To jog is jogging해요. And then 요일해요. To cook. To do homework is 숙제해요. And then to wash one's face is to 세주해요. I believe I will forget this. Oh my god. Let me just take a break for a short while. My brain is uh, getting fried already. Okay. I should be right back. Alright. So let me just take just a short break. Maybe I'll get some food. If I feel like it. I'll probably get some food. Yeah, I will. Okay. See you in a bit. Meow. I am back. I'm back. Yeah. Eh, where were we? All right. Here. Answer the following question. Thank you. I got some like a cake, I guess, like a mini cupcake in a way. I got some food, so let's eat. Go ahead if you feel hungry, go ahead and grab a snack, guys. How are you doing? I'm still surviving. Fortunately, I'm still alive. Okay. 어디에 가요? 어디에 가요? Where are you going? 가요 is to go. And then, still breathing. That's really great to hear. It would be sad if you're not breathing anymore. Please breathe. The more I wear headphones, the weirder my head will shape. I guess you just have to get um do you like do you prefer headphones more than earphones or like earbuds or something like that? Because the more maybe you just have to get a comfortable one that doesn't really um, press your head as much, you know. So for example, right now I'm using my headset. Yeah, like it's a headphones with a built-in microphone, noise canceling microphone, and then uh, uh, mm, mm. and whenever I'm on my phone, of course, I just use my Bluetooth um earphones. I was considering like the bone conducting ones. Oh, I'm eating. Ah, mm. Although it sounds like it's the plastic. It's the container for the food that I'm eating. I prefer headphone, but if I wear for like more than 2 to 3 hours, my head hurts. Please get something that's not too tight. You know, if you can. Like there are those that are very comfy that it doesn't like really push your head together too much. So sometimes I am worried and I am scared whenever you're using speakers because everyone will hear me. But actually, like my VTuber Mama, there were times like um she would also listen to my streams. She told me like she would listen to my streams on speaker as well, and then her family would hear me singing or just streaming at times. Mm, mm. When you sing, I'll put on Max volume. Oh my god, no, no, it's so scary. Please. Alright, it's your choice. 학교에 가요? I'm going to school. Or if or I can also say like Korea is 한국. 한국에 가 한국 한국에 가요. I'm going to Korea. So I can say that. 부산에 가요. Hmm? 어디에서 this? Where are you doing your homework? 숙제해요? 숙제에서 doing your homework. So if you're doing something in particular, so oh yeah, right. 도서관에서 숙제해요. I'm doing my homework at the library. Okay. Next is, let me just finish this cake. Ah. Hmm? Eating in one bite. I don't know why I felt hungry. This is so sweet. I need water. Let me get some water. And so, because you complained, guys, that it, and not you, I guess someone complained that it sounds like it doesn't sound right, like when I pour water. So I'll do it gently, so you won't hear the water pouring on my glass. Despite being sus, she's really kind. He's really nice. A nice young bubbly person. Like when I was younger, I think I was also like as enthusiastic as her. Like I was so energetic. Or very I am very extroverted when I was younger. Like I would be willing to like, hey, how are you? Hi. But then I guess like age um made me more, not prim and proper, but more like not as not as wild as, as when I was younger. So yeah. Or maybe I just had less energy as compared to when I was younger. 어디에서 아 점심을 사요? 점심을 사요? Where are you buying your lunch? 아 면에 좀 했어? 면에점. 면에점. 면에점 is convenience store. You never had any energy? Oh, really? You're too lazy? Back up. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Pyeonejom is convenience store. I think I need to remember this. Pyeon, Pyeon. Pyeonejom. Pyeonejom. 뭘, 뭘 먹, 뭘 먹어요? 뭘 먹어요? 저는 케이크를 먹어요. Oh yeah, right. They have this like object particle. What do you call this? Object modifier. Like the ul or rul. So it depends on the ending. If the object ends in a consonant, you use ul. If the object ends in a vowel, you use rul. So like when I said the 케이크를 케이크를 먹어요. I was eating cake. 케이크를 먹어요. 먹어요. Alright. 며칠쯤 몇 시쯤 아침을 먹어요? What around that time is usually eat breakfast? Ojon. Wait. Yol. No. Hop. Yodol. Fudge. This is Korean. Korean. 120. Oh, yeah. La, la, da, 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 la, da, la, la, la. La, 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 la. I keep forgetting. I hope, I hope it's here, right? I hope. Come in. 미안, 미안. 전 아홉 시쯤 아침을 먹어요. 아, 주말에 주말 is weekend. Weekend 주말에 뭘 해요? 뭘 해요? What are you doing? What are you gonna do on weekends? 영화를 봐요. 영화를 봐요. All right. Okay, that's the reviewer. Fudge. Can I answer this? All right, let's just match it. Yeah, grab a pen. Move it here so that I can write better. Ito ni, ito okay. Okay, let me adjust for you guys. Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's match. Right. Pyonji is letter. Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. Ta-da. Orange. Or no, this is green lime. Oh, fudge. This is so messy. Probably it's just better to like use the letters instead of. You guys just, it's more fun this way. A letter and then Mori is hair. Mori hair. Where's hair? There. Mori. Then our eyes. Eyes. Konghang is airport. To do our shoes. Hey, fun. Hey. And we have Wesa, doctor. Wesa, doctor. Then oh, Brandon! How are you? Oh, kindly welcome home. 안녕하세요. 어느 한국어 공부해요. We're currently studying Korean right now. How are you doing? Did you go to the con? Cosmania? Because I was talking about Cosmania like at the start of my stream. Kicha Rain. If it's train. Talgi is strawberry. I kid or child. Pechi is big. Pechi. Oh my god, this is so confusing. Namu is tree. Not from there, sadly. It's fine. You don't have to sweat it. How are you doing? How was your day? Are you alright? 이름이 뭐예요? 저 이름은 oh my god, this is so far. Sorry, I got disconnected. I got disconnected. You. Yeah. Yo. Just eating right now. Woke up an hour ago. Oh, okay. Is that your dinner? Wow. You're eating just now? Eat well. I just actually just ate a snack earlier. I was eating some cake. 저는 아이유예요. It's just the same. Let's just not write it anymore. 저는 아이유예요. Mila! Ayu, I hope you're having a good stream and continue to have a good one. Thank you so much. Okaibi, welcome home, Mila. Hope you're doing well as well. How are you doing? I slept at noon and woke up in the evening and my body clock is reversed. Oh, nocturnal bad things. It's fine, you know. Most of the time, I do work well at night. I do work better at night as compared to working in the morning. I'm also uh like an evening person. I forgot like the proper term for it. Like midnight owl, something like that. I'm good. I'm just popping by to wish you well while I'm at work. I'm happy to catch a glimpse of your studies. Oh, thank you so much. Like I'm studying Korean right now, but usually I study Japanese. It's not I don't study Korean. I just needed to study this because I kind of have to survive next week. No, not next week, like next week. I'm just glad that like I have some background in Korean already, so I don't have to like start from scratch. This is not required for us to do, but I just want to be able to know. You got this, Adigat. 감사합니다. Hydrate. Oh, thank you. Let me hydrate, indeed, and stretch. Thank you. Thank you for the care package. Oh, please, guys, do hydrate as well and stretch as well. Oh, thank you for the very fast head pat. That's so refreshing. Let's go back. Thank you so much. 어느 나라 사람이에요? So again, what what is your nationality? So like for me, I'm from the Philippines. So 저는 Philippine. How do you write that again? This help. Will this help? Be Philippine 사람이에요. Oh my gosh, my handwriting is so bad. Okay. Oh, let's skip that. Skip that. Let's skip this as well. We don't need that. Counting. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, we tried this earlier. I'm not gonna answer it anymore. Date and time. Do I remember? 생일이 언제예요? My birthday is on May 16, so that's oh, wall. Wall. How do you write wall again? Oh, wall. 16. Pip, pipyukil. Pipyugil. Sorry. Erase that. Pipyugil. 이에요. 예. 요. 생일이 무슨 요일이에요? When? What date? What day is my birthday? I believe it was. I actually forgot. Like, what day was it? Oh, it's a Monday. It was a Monday. Okay. So Monday is kum. No, why? Oh my gosh, I forgot. Kumyoil. No, kum is Friday. Wolyoil. Was it Wolyoil? Where was that? Here. Wol. Yeah, Wolyoil. Me forgetting. I'm sorry. I forgot. Wolyoil. So Wol yo il iyo eh yo 요일이에요? 지금 몇 시예요? 오늘이 무슨 요일이에요? Today is, what time is it right now? It's already 11. Oh my god, it's already 11:25 p.m. 오후 오후 아sh. 오, 좀 어때? 잠깐만요, 잠깐만. Oh my god, I keep speaking Japanese sometimes. O 후 오후 아, 아, what's 11? 열 no. 열하나? No. Was it 열하나? Yeah, right. 열하나. 열하나시? Right? Am I right? I feel like I'm wrong. Why do I feel like I'm wrong? Oh, 자종이에요. 아. 지금 아홉 10시. Oh, it's right. 하나. 열하나시? Why am I doubting? Wow. 열하나. 열둘. Right. Why am I doubting myself? 열하나시. 20, 27. What is minute? Not bun. So I keep thinking it. Japanese. Bun. Oh, it's bun. It's same. Same. I'm truly fine. bun. 요. 오늘이 what day is it today? Tuesday. 화요일. 오늘 화요일이에요. Lol. I feel like I'm starting to get lazy. 한국어 수업은 몇 시부터? Oh, let's skip this. This is like what time is my class? And then match the base form to its informal form. Okay. Okay, I want to skip this. Lol. 어디에 어디에 가요? 학교에 가요? Can I just pronounce it? I don't need to write. I just realized like I don't once I get there, I don't have to write in Korean. I just have to maybe know what to say or maybe respond properly. So like where are you going? 어디에 가요? So I can say like hotel. 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 What is hotel? It's hotel, right? Hotel. Oh, places. Like, are there places here? I've got this. I'm truly fine. It's on. And go. Ta-da. Oh, I got this. Truly fine. It's hotel, right? Hello, hello, baby, I've been looking for things. Hotel. No, oh, no, not you. 지금 1인용 빵. 1인용 빵? 빵. 빵 가요? 빵? You guys sound like bread. 어디에 가요? 빵에 가요? 빵에 가요? 어디에서 그제 Oh, like this is where you'll do the homework. 어디에서 먹어요? Where are you gonna eat? 레스토랑에서 먹어요? 먹어요? I just have to understand them, probably. Hopefully, I don't have to use these and just speak in English. Korean is hard. I don't wanna. It's even harder than Japanese. I'm suffering. 고맙네. Whatever. Alright, next. 뭘 먹어요? What are you eating? I am eating cake. But dear, 라면을 먹어요. But if I'm 케이크 뭐요? What if I'm eating 딸기를 먹어요? 몇 시쯤? No, I don't want to talk about like what time I'm eating breakfast. 주말에 뭘 해요? What was 주말 again? 주말에 뭘 해요? 주말 뭐? Oh, weekend. You're right. I forgot. What am I doing on the weekend? I am still streaming. 라이브를 해요. 라이브를 해요. 스트리밍 라이브를 yes. Yay, we're done with that one. Let's go with another reviewer that I made way back before and then try to do the exam and then after that we end the stream. Can I manage it in 30 minutes? Is doing this in 30 minutes? I don't know. But how are you going? 괜찮아요? I'm still holding the. Are you still there? Are you still okay? I hope you guys are okay. I don't know if this helps you. If you know Korean or if you're studying Korean, or if you are Korean. I was about to say tasukete kudasai. Demo, um, how do you say help? How do you say help? Help! Help! Where? Oh, let's look. Help. Do they have one here? H H H. Where H? Able. The F. Huh? H. Help! Help! 도와주세요. 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 助けてお願いします. No, it's in Japanese. It's 助けてください. でしょ? でも, 한국어는 도와주세요. 도와. Like a tower? 도와. 도와주세요. 여보세요? Oh yeah, wrong context. So it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, what the? Oh, yeah, like, why am I questioning myself further? Like, what is it hotel also? Hotel in Korean, and then like I forgot like my favorite Korean drama. One of my favorite Korean dramas is Hotel del Luna. So like Hotel del Luna. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Eh? Eh? All right. Let's close this. I don't wanna cancel. Okay, fine. Let's save it then. Save. Close. Save. Close. Like I should be studying Japanese, but then I have to survive, so I have to like just briefly review Korean. Nah. Okay, questions. We have 누구 is who, 언제 is when, 어디 is where, 어디요? 어때요? Is how is it? 어때요? What kind? 무슨? Then 얼마예요? Is how much. And adverbs. Oh, like there's like 그래요? Really? 아주. Very, very, very important. What is 하지만? 자주, often, 자주. 조금. 또 다케. 조금. Then 같이. I believe it is 같이 together. 같이. Alright. Rest well, Shagrag. Thank you for coming. Thank you for dropping by. Stream. Good night. Good evening. Good night. Kasumi. 안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 가세요. 잠깐만요. 내일 is tomorrow. 내일 만나요. I'll be streaming tomorrow, guys. Hopefully earlier, probably 8 p.m. I'll be starting to study the pieces for the music. I hope I see you tomorrow. Nalmada? Eh? Why don't I remember this? Nalmada every day. 여기까지 various, yes. 지금 now. 여기 here. 이거 is this thing. 이거를 and Google is that Google. And then Google is over that thing over there. Um, Kunche. Kunche is near. Three behind. Pak is outside. Are. Are is under. Are? Nani? An is inside. Up is in front of. Yup is on is where. We. Where? We. K is thing. Oh, the counting units. Alright, alright, alright. Counting units. K is counter for thing. You count with Korean. 한 개, 두 개, 세 개, 네 개. Oh, yeah. 네, 두 개, 세 개, 네 개. Alright. Cup is 잔. 한 잔, 두 잔. 하나, 둘, 셋. 세 잔, 네 잔. 다섯 잔, 여섯 잔. Bottle, 한 병, 두 병, 세 병, 네 병. Bowl is 그릇, like 그릇. 한 그릇, 두 그릇, 세 그릇, 네 그릇. 1분 is serving, so 1, 1인분, 2인분, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6인분 servings. R is in Korean, so 한시, 두시, 세시, 네시. Minutes is bun in Chinese, so 1, 1분, 2분, 3분, 4분, sabun. Next, we have Kage is store, Goyang is hometown, Gongwon is park, Yoshil is classroom, Baekwajeom is department store, Hada is sea, Sojom is bookstore, Sikdang is restaurant. Oh yeah, right. They use sikdang, not restaurant. Hello. Next is unheng. Unheng is bank. Unheng. Unheng. I should have placed hospital here. What is hospital in Korean? Byungwon. Yeah, right. Byungwon. Byungwon. Okay. Pyeonejom convenience store. Things. Mulgon is a thing, like mulgon. Sonmul present. What did I think about that? Sonmul present. Igan is time or hour. Nalshi is weather. Don. I need lots of don. Give me don. Give me money. Don 주세요. Don 주세요. Don 주세요. Cup is price. Yuheng is trend. Yore is bear. Yongo is English. This is very important. Yongo is English. Yonghwa is movie. So Yonghwa, English movie. Tumsik is food. Umak is music. Mul is water. Is also important. Mul. Tajin. Well, this one is like very similar to the Japanese. Tashin, Sajin. Tajin. Tashin, Tajin. Busan, umbrella. 자동차, car. 자동차. Cha. You can also just use cha as car. 지갑, wallet. 핸드 정화. 근데 no. 휴대전화. Cell phone. 휴대전화. 핸드폰. You can also hear them say 핸드폰, right? 문자 뭐시지? Do you remember, like, do you know Secret Garden, like the Korean drama? Like there was a famous like ringtone from there where the the ringtone goes like it's like a notification for a message like 문자 왔어, 문자 왔어. Like a message came in, a message came in. It's really cute. Next we have common expressions. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have subject e or ga depending on where it starts. Object and then verb. So例えば no example is 친구가 한국어를 공부해요. My friend studies Korean. 여자친구가 예뻐요. 여자친구가 예뻐요. My girlfriend is pretty. Um, what is handsome or what is cool? 예뻐요. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Like I knew it before. What was it? Is it here? Oh, it's not here. We don't include handsome. I'm sorry, guys. Not included here. Oh, okay. All right. Let's do that. 제주도가 아름다워요. 아름다워요. Next. Next is down. Yeah, right. Down, down, down. 이그조. 이볼펜. 이볼펜. 유공책. 조시계. 이것이 볼펜이에요. 그것이 공책이에요. 저것이 기계예요. Place. Location. Adverb. Subject. 있어요. There is or there is not. 없어. 공항에 바다가 있어요. There is my hometown. 네. 집 자동 oh no. 자동 멕시코? 에? 정말? 자전거가 집 밖에 있어요. Front of the house or outside. Yeah, right. Subject 이가 verb 지 않나요? Like negative form. Okay, like 제주도가 춥지 않아요? 춥지 않아요. You're right. But you have to remember the verbs then. Oh, that would be so painful. Now I realize like how much I kind of maybe made it hard for my student, but I tried as much as possible to like hopefully he remembers. Okay, a few more. But there's a few more. Yeah, 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 yeah. Da-da. Okay, going back. Where was I? Subject 이가 있어요. Subject 는 없어요. Oh, you're right. Like if there's 있어요, 는 없어요. 네네네. 이 식당에 냉면이 있어요. 만두는 없어요. 네네. Object 을을 verb 으세요, 세요, or verb 알려주세요. Like, oh, this is the place. 한국어를 배우세요. Please learn Korean. Or 말씀하세요. 영어를 말씀하세요. 점심을 주세요. 점심 is meal, okay. 비빔밥 하나 주세요. One order of bibimbap, please. I want some bibimbap right now. Oh my gosh. 말하다, 말씀하세요. Yeah, right. 말씀하세요. 좀 바꿔주세요. 좀 바꿔주세요. I'd like an exchange, please. Place에 가요, 와요. I'm going or I am coming to the place. I wanna go to a place where I can. 백화점에 가요. 백화점에 가요. I'm going to the department store. Place. Okay. Where the action take place. 시장에서 옷을 사요. So like I buy clothes at the market. Recipient. Oh my gosh. There's just hard. I can handle this. Just a few more. A few more. Fighting. 친구. Okay. Recipient. So like who receives something. Recipient에게 or 게. Object verb go 싶어요. I want to do something with someone. 친구에게 선물하고 싶어요. 영화를 보고 싶어요. 자를 just sleeping. 자다. 선물하고 싶어요. 보고 싶어요. 자고 싶어요. Like that? 자고 싶어요? I wanna sleep. I wanna rest soon. So we're gonna end soon. Definitely. Okay. This is the test. Match Korean words with its English meaning. Or just place a few words. Let's do it let's just write it instead of like drawing the lines again. 고향 is, was it trend? No, I forgot. 휴대전화 is cell phone. 은행 is bank. Cup is price. A. 물건 is, what was 물건? Thing. Thing, I'm sure. 편의점, convenience store. 안주. Who was 안주 again? 내일 is tomorrow. 유행 is where's Lane. What? No? You hang. Forgot. Nalshi. What's Nalshi? Forgot. Hmm. 자동차 is car. F. Hajiman, but K H. Oh, 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 oh. Here. Dogum is just a little Dogum. Oh, this Dogum not okay. There. N. Dogum. Yolokaji is various. E. Dugum is now. K. Alright. There's a few more. Oheng. Aju. Aju. Very. Aju. Yes. Yuheng is. Was it the hometown one? Yuheng is hometown. Nanashi is weather. G. Last one is Koyang is. Seriously? Price? No. I answered price already. Koyang is hometown. E. Yatta. It's raining me. Okay. Right to correct. Anything else? Nah. Do I need this? I want to skip this. 비빔밥은 한 그릇 한 그릇에 the price 6만 no not 600국 Okay, I'm done with that. Please give me 6 servings of samgyeopsal, 4 cups of tea, and 2 bottles of water. Today, yo, uh, my brain is getting fried. Just a few more. Let's end this. 먹을 주세요. 주세요. 정말. Cannot. 정말. Lol. I cannot answer anymore. Oh, this one's easy. Like, 친구가 빵집 근처 위. Lol for me saying that it's easy. 근처, was it the one? We is back. 우리 집에 와요. 좀 한 왜? No. 아, 도서관에서 좀 도서관에서 한국어를 공부할까요? There's a reading exam. Let's try reading. 우리 집 근처에 빵집과 서점이 있어요. 빵집에 사람이 많나요? 저는 사람에서 자주 책을 읽어요. 우리 집, 우리 집 근처에 무엇이 있어요? 백화점과 어, 문구, 문구점, 문구점이 있어요. I don't want. I think I'll stop now. I'm getting tired with studying it. But I'm mostly like okay, like oh yeah right, it was this one. So maybe I'll get like a context of like how to survive there. A raindrop. So we're just in time, you know. Although I didn't finish the whole thing. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired and sleepy, to be honest. Uh, so we'll probably be singing our ending song now because I can't take it anymore. Hello. Today we studied Korean and I'm dying. A raindrop. How are you? I think like because I was getting sleepy, you're getting sleepy as well. I'm sorry about that. I hope you're all doing well. You're gonna be singing, but I'll just be singing it a cappella and and yeah. We're gonna be singing a song by Jaurim since we are doing Korean. We're studying Korean, right? Earlier. So I thought, oh, I should study Korean as well. Where is Peachy? It is so sad. He's not yet here. I'm sorry, Peachy. I am really sorry. Let me just look for the lyrics first. The song is called 25 to 21 because we were talking about age earlier. Sumuldas at Sumulhana. 521 Rim lyrics. You have returned, Leon. Welcome back. I'm getting sleepy, so we're gonna sing. I have to sing. I'm gonna sing a Korean song. I'll sing it a cappella. Isabella. This is like there was a time when I got hooked. Not exactly like hooked, but I really liked the I can see your voice Korean. Like where they have like different people. Like they have a celebrity or maybe a singer or featured artist. And they have to guess if the people on the stage are singers or if they are a singer or not a singer, and they have to eliminate the non-singers, and they don't. And in the end, there's a chance that oh, they might choose the non-singer and then or choose the singer. Oh, eh, Nani, what happened to my Fuji? Did it my Fuji? What? Nani? What? What? It's okay now. Okay. Yeah, there was a moment like sometimes it just flickers and disappears. It can't handle me. It died. It died a while ago. Yeah. So I was watching this like a Korean reality show, and then there were there were singers there that were really good, and they would. I mean, they are not. They are just amateur singers, and then there were some like they can really pretend that they can sing, but then once they really reveal, yeah, oneesan too hot to handle by the laptop. Yeah, 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 it really happens. And then like the sometimes they would be able to fool the singers that, oh, we cannot we can sing, and then they what happens is if a singer gets to the last stage, you know, they get to sing with the one who guesses, like the artist. If a singer goes to that stage, they would be able to release their own, like a single, like they can record and sing, and then they also have like a prize. But if the guest chooses not someone who is not a singer, oh, you made it, Peachy. Kylie, welcome home. How are you doing? We just finished. 안녕하세요. We just finished. No, actually, I wasn't able to really survive. I was getting really sleepy and getting tired studying Korean. I was studying Korean. I think I have to tell you guys right now that I am studying Korean. This next week I'll be in Korea. And that's why I'm reviewing Korean. But it's not like we are required to study Korea, because what are we what we are required to do is study the music and not Korean. But it doesn't hurt to, you know, to review to survive once we get there. And fortunately, like I can read Hangul, but sometimes even though I can read it, I cannot understand it. So I just did a few reviews here and there, and maybe like what I should remember, like 화장실 어디예요? Where's the bathroom? I think that's important. 물 주세요, water please. Yeah. And so like I was talking about how are you, Peachy? Before I continue. I hope you're doing well. How was your like your work, your meeting? ¿Dónde está el baño? Why are we speaking in Spanish now? ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? Tired but still alive. That's really great to hear. The most important thing is that you are still alive. Please rest well, like you know, grab some water. Are you just having your lunch right now? Please, like eat something. Training was okay. That's really good to hear. Yeah, so I was talking about like the show where the my ending song will came from, because I was talking about the I Can See Your Voice. Oh, you made some tofu soup. That's I want some. I would like to have some. Juseyo. Tofu. Tofu shiro juseyo. What is tofu in Korean? Like, I think it's budu. Oh no, forgot. I only have one plastic spoon. Eh? Scooping soup. You know, you can just like um lift the pot and then pour the soup over the bowl. Gently pour the soup over the bowl. You know. I'm happy you're here, Peach. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while on my stream. I mean, yeah. And then so okay, one time like the guest was on the show. I can see your voice. This is the Korean version, not the Filipino version. I don't know if there's I can see your voice in your country, guys. So, but I like the Korean version, and then like how diverse the singers are there in that show. The pot is still hot and it's ceramic, so very heavy. How big is it? Do you not have a pot holder, or doesn't it have some handles? Like, how did you fill it up so much? I've not heard of it. Oh, only three quarters. You know what? Like yesterday, we were at like similar to a what is the like the big membership, um Costco, I believe. Is it Costco in America? So we have something like that here. Call it SNR, and then we bought me and my brother bought a new tumbler, like the those thermo hydro flask. So we have the thermo flask one. Yeah, we have something like that here as well. And then we bought a new tumbler, so like the thermo flask, and then like earlier before lunch, because I had lots of stickers from the previous cons that I went to. I I placed some. I think I placed too many stickers on my tumbler. I'm contemplating if I should, show you my tumbler, but there are some stickers there that you should not see. So probably not, or maybe I'll cover up those before I show you. Anyhow, so yeah. Um, where was I? Why did I go to that topic? Oh yeah, right. Because I don't know how. Yeah, I'll probably share to my private Discord. I'm sorry, guys, if I don't have like if my Discord is not yet in public, because it's still I still haven't like sat down and like fixed the channels. But in the future I'll open it to you guys, to more people, or maybe if our community gets bigger. So we go to our ending song. Our ending song is called Sumuldasit Sumulhana, or 2521 by Jawrim. And we're gonna sing it a cappella. And let me check first if you can hear the reverb. Oh, that's too much. Hello, hello. Can you hear the reverb? Hope you can hear the reverb. Reverb up? What do you mean? I should increase or decrease? And I should probably like turn off the filters for now so that you can hear me better. Is it too much? I'll turn it down if it's too much. Eh? Oh my gosh, Peachy! Oh, the reverb is good. Peachy, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Peachy. I really appreciate it. Oh, do you have any requests, Peachy? A sub is a type of sandwich. Now I want a Subway. Mr. DJ. Oh, okay. We'll sing your request first, but it's gonna be in a cappella. Oh, fudge. It's gonna be in a cappella, so let me search for the lyrics first. Chotamate, Mr. DJ. Okay, let us sing Peachy's request. Thank you very much again for subscribing. I really appreciate it. The stream is already ending. Thank you so much, Peachy. And you got like you got the founder's badge. Oh, congratulations, Vegeto. Chukahayo. I need to practice Korean. Tomorrow we're gonna be streaming around. I hope I don't reach around this time, but I'll be streaming at around 8 p.m. Oh, I believe Ashley's also streaming around 8:30. Oh no, around the same time as me, I guess. Oh no. Oh no! But I need to stream and do a study. I'm gonna be practicing the songs that I'll be doing during the music camp. So if you can drop by, that would be very much appreciated as well. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Mr. DJ, can I make a request? Pwede ba yung love song ko? Mr. DJ, para sa akin ito. Sana ay okay sa'yo. Oh my gosh, I don't know the next part. He... Wait lang. How the... I'll try to make it, but I'm sure Coleman will bully me with reminders. Thank you, Coleman, for... Um... Wait, how does this go again? You know what? I'm gonna probably be looking for the karaoke instead. But the problem is that I'm not using my other mic, so it's not gonna be synced up. Eto ne, Mr. TJ Karaoke. I'm singing the right song, right? Da, 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 da. I realized I didn't know how to sing it. Apparently, there are other Mr. DJ songs, like in English, not a Filipino one. This one is by Sharon Cuneta. Mr. DJ, can I make a request? Pwede ba yung love song ko? Mr. DJ, para sa akin ito. Sana ay okay sa'yo. Hihintayin ko na patugtugin mo. Thank you ulit sa'yo. Kahit luma na ang aming awit na... Oh! I'm sorry. Kahit man ba sa'king alaala ay makasama ko siya. Nasaan man siya, mayroon mang iba, ito'y para sa kanya. At sana'y nakikinig siya, naaalala niya ang love song namin noon na niluma na ng panahon. Mr. DJ, salamat sa'yo, sumasabay din ko sa love song namin noon na niluma na ng panahon. I just realized I didn't know much about... I'm sorry, Ichi. Like, my mom can sing this, but Apparently, I can just sing the first part. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna do the last song now. So, okay, but thank you again for the for subscribing. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna go do the ending song for today. Again, this is Sumulasat Sumulhana, which is 2521 by Jaurim. Um, I remember the only Korean band group I listened to was Kai. I didn't know that group. I don't know them. You know who I know? IU. I love IU. I love myself. Yeah, let's do this. Should I, was it? Wait. Let me try talking. Was it really not synced up? You know when I sang Mr. DJ earlier, because I was thinking if I should use the karaoke. If I should use the karaoke. If it doesn't sound good, I won't sing. If it's not synced up, you know. But if it's kind of syncing, maybe maybe I can sing with the karaoke track. Which do you prefer? Are you fine with me just doing a cappella of the song? Let me drink some water while before we end. Oh, I now see your tofu soup, Peachy. I just saw it right now. Lol. Sing whatever your heart wants. Okay. Okay. If you say so. Alright. 바람에 날려꽃이 지는 것처럼 아직도 너의 손을 잡은 Oh, wait. Do this later or when it's not too much in the way. Love mode, at least the female part. Classic guy. Wait, do you know that redeem is. Well, that redeem means that I have to do it like when you redeem it. So I have to do it now. Leon, I have to do it now. Love mode. And wow, you already earned 2,000 points. Channel points. That's so fast. Are you sure? Okay, fine. You have. I'm gonna be saving it up for. But I want to hear the song at the very least. At the very least. At the very least. Love mode. Oh, featuring Tableau. Okay. Let's listen to it. Oh, is it? What do you mean? Like, is there a different version? Should I look for a different? I'm gonna look for a different version then. And why do I always see like just the one with One without tableau. Okay, okay. Eto. Love mode. Ah. Ito. Max version? DJ Max version. Oh, this one. DJ Max Portable Classic Edition. Classic Project Love Mode. This one? Oh. This one? Oh. Oh, it's Japanese. It's Japanese? I thought it's gonna be Korean. Ah, the guy is Korean, okay. I cannot do the rap, okay. Let's go. Let's loop this one. I think we can manage studying this. Except the rap part. The cut version is no rap. Oh, there's cut version. Only for you and I. Good time was past. My love has passed. And my love is true. You're all that I ever wanted. Now I'll whisper my words and I promise to believe. Be standing down on you forever. You know what? I think I'm gonna get the other mic. Shut up. If you listen, you're all that I ever wanted. Now I'll whisper my words and I promise you will let me be standing down on you forever, ever. If you listen, please don't ever stop this moment and whisper my words and I promise you will let me say my belief will last forever. Can you hear me? I hope it's not too loud. Let me know. Hello. Check. Check. Feeling is somebody to kiss, and then he wants their moment to be true, and all just love living in time of our lives. Okay, thank you. It's like being a fantasy. It was the time only for you and I. The time has passed. Oh, is there a version without the rap? Listen, like available on YouTube. I listen. My words are not promising, but let me be standing on you forever, ever. I'm gonna look for it. Chotomate. Wait, let me turn off the reverb. Chotomate. Love mode. 412 love mode. I think there's still a rap here. Where is the no rap mode? Oh, okay, thank you. Is this the one without the rap? Oh yeah, 147. All right. I'm just gonna be probably just singing along. Instead of singing along doing the karaoke. If it's fine with you, Leon. And then after that we will sing our ending song and then we will end the stream. I promise. I need to end the stream soon because it's already past midnight. I'm just happy to share this group. Everybody needs somebody to kiss. Everybody wants their moment to be true. We're all just living in this time. It's a really nice song. Really nice song. Where did you find this? Yeah, DJ Max, okay. So whenever there is a new version, I grab it. Ah, you love rhythm games? I love rhythm games too. It's fine. That's actually perfect. Let's listen one more time. I'll try to sing along if I can. Oh. Everybody needs somebody to kiss. Everybody wants their moment to be. You're not good at osu? Reminder, Leon, if possible, English only. It's fine with me. Yeah, we can cover this. Wait, why do I keep searching like the Korean lyrics? I need the English lyrics. It's true. Oh wait. No, it's no biggie. It's fine. Like I also slip to Filipino sometimes. Okay, let's do it one more time. Okay, let me see if I can sing it. Everybody needs somebody to listen. Oh, a moment to be true. We're all just living in this time of our lives. This love was like being in a fantasy. It was the time only for you and I. But time has passed, passed our love. Are we gonna do like the shorter version? Listen, you're all that I ever wanted. Now I whisper, my words are not promising, but let me be settling down on you forever, ever. Are you gonna do the rap, Leon? That's how it ends, right? No more. No more singing. Alright. We're just gonna sing the short version then. Okay. This is it, Liam. This is your request. Everybody needs somebody to kiss, and everybody wants their moment to be true. We're all just living in this time of our lives. This love was like being in a fantasy. It was the time only for you and I. But time has passed, so this our love, so this our time. It's true, if you listen, you're all that I ever wanted. Now I... Wait. Wait. Did you get stuck in ads? Oh no, oh my gosh, oh no. Are you still in ads, Leon? Leon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the ads. Hello? Are you back from ads? Are you good? Okay. Alright. Okay. Thank you. Let me do that again, I guess. Are you really fine with just this shorter version? I'm gonna do it again for you.
Everybody needs somebody to kiss. Everybody wants their moment to be true. We're all just living in this time of our lives. This love was like being in a fantasy. It was the time only for you and I. The time has passed, so does our love, so does our time. It's true, if you listen, you're all that I ever wanted. Now I whisper, my words are not promising, but let me be settling down on you forever, ever. Oh yeah, this is with Verbal from Enflow, yeah. That's it, Leon. I hope you like that. You know them, Pochonks? You know this song? Oh yeah, right. I suppose. Oh yeah, you do know this song. Alright. We're gonna go to our last song. It's... I promise this is the last song. Why do I... You just know Enflow. Why do I know Enflow? What did they sing? Why do I know Enflow? Any anime song that they sung or performed? Enflow anime. No, is this one? No, this not this one. Why do I know Enflow? Eto. Wait. Why do I know them? Not Now or Never. I don't think that's the one I know from them. Enflow anime songs. Chomate. Is it this one? No. No. Why do I know them? Why do I know them? But they keep giving me flow songs instead of Enflow. Not sure about any songs, but I had with Japanese hip hop DJ in VR chat, and they play a lot of Enflow. Oh, okay. Wait, what is a famous Enflow song? How come I know them? Sorry, let me just like look for. I feel like I know a song from them. Is it this one? No. Best selection. Let me check. I feel like the one I know is really old. I'm trying to look for like the best of. It's so hard. It's so hard. Wait. Just mate. No. The Titles are not familiar. It should be familiar to me. I think I'm gonna give up and just probably look for it off stream. No, not this song. This is not familiar. Why do I keep thinking of Stay Gold? Stay Gold? Nope. How you like me now? Heavy rotation in your burial. Kicking out on a stereo, you marry yo. Nope. Ah. Come again? Okay. Let me try. Let me try All I Want first, and then maybe if not this one, I'll try Come Again. Yeah. Might be familiar. Okay. Oh, not this one. Yeah. どの思いを伝えよう今ここに行くよ It's Friday, I wanna wait Saturday, wanna stay thinking of you So let me party all night long It's Friday No, it's not familiar. Why? What is it that I know from him? I am gonna give up. I'm not so sure why I heard of them and what song of them do I know. So it's not this one. This I'm sorry. Still loading. The next song is still loading. Nope. Stay home.
Ladies and gentlemen, special guest 紹介します。ソエル Yeah To the big jaw To the big jaw
Nope.
This is good as a
It's not the song I know. 夜のドライブで泣きたい They have lots of collab songs. It's not even this one. Okay, I guess that's the end. Let me sing the last song. That's the end of me trying to look for the song. You know that one? It's with Chemistry. Now or Never. Okay. Is this the one? Let me check the instrumental. Oh. Never mind, not that one. Does this work? 밤에 난 요거지 지는 곁들은 아직도 너의 손을 잡은 듯 그런 듯해 그대는 아직 꽃이 아름다운 걸 지금처럼 사무치게 알지 못했어. 너의 향기가 바람에 실려오네. 영원할 줄 알았던 25, 21 그날의 바다는 뻑대정했었지. 아직도 나의 손을 잡을 듯 그런 듯해. 부서지는 햇살 속에 너와 내가 있어. 깨숨 쉬도록 행복한 꿈을 꾸었지. 그날의 노래가 바람에 실려오네. 영원할 줄 알았던 지난 날의 너와 난. 너의 목소리도 너의 눈동자도 애틋했던 너의 제옷마저도 기억해내면 할수록 멀어져 가는데 흐려지는 널 붙잡을 수 없어. 바람에 날려 꽃이 지는 겨울은 아직도 너의 손을 잡은 듯 그런 듯해. 그대는 아직 내가 아름다운 걸 지금처럼 사무치게 알지 못했어. 너의 향기가 바람에 실려오네. 영원할 줄 알았던 25, 21 영원할 줄 알았던 지난 날의 너와 나. 25, 21 Thank you again for joining me tonight on my stream. I'll be ending the stream now, and I hope to see you again next time. I'm gonna be bringing you to. Wait, who can we raid? Can we raid someone who's still online? Let me just check who's online. Oops, let me turn it off. Okay. Oh. Why is it still playing? Eh? Oh well. Still playing. Oh, there. Turned off. Okay. Good. And yeah, that's it for tonight. I hope to see you again tomorrow. We are looking for someone to raid. Thank you for the pachi. Arigato. 감사합니다. 네. Sorry. I have to tone down my voice because like people are already sleeping here. So yeah, thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you again, Beachy, for the sub. Oops. Please, guys, rest well tonight. I will be bringing you to Mika's Akamika Smile is doing an art stream, and I'll be bringing you to her stream. So I hope you can enjoy her company, and then I am also glad that you are here. Yeah, I'm excited for our collab on Saturday. Let's talk about it further on Discord. See you again next time, and good night. And let's start the raid. And is it starting? I hope starting. Did it work? What? Did it work? I hope it worked. Like, she raided us last time, so it's time to return the favor. Did it work? Yeah, alright. Okay. With that said, oh, I'm gone again. I am gone again. What? let's put my PNG. Oh, there. Oh, there. Okay, I'm back. Lol. Lol. Yeah. Oops. We just have to, go to the ending then. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a good night. Bye bye you. Bye bye you. Bye bye you. Let the raid work. Bye bye you. Bye bye you. Bye bye you. Bye bye you. The raid is still not starting. I hope it works soon. Jane, bye bye.